Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? Siege here in Warframe. I got to tell you up front, the stream is going to be a little bit shorter than normal, mainly because I'm not really feeling too hot today. I actually considered not doing it, but I missed like 2 weeks ago or whatever, and kind of felt bad, so I figured I'd stick it out here with today. Destiny, how are you? Good to see you. I'm going to be doing a couple things today, I believe. Of course, it always depends on... Oh, you know what I should do? I always keep this. There we go. That's always the way to go. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it, Destiny. I haven't had as much time to devote to it recently as I would like. But hopefully in the very near future that's going to change. Stromquist, how are you today? Good to see you. Good to see you. So, I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do. Main things being, it will all depend on like if we get a big crew in here, because there's things I'd love to do. Like, if we can get enough people from chat here to join me. I am on Xbox, for those wondering. We can do... You know what? This is what I like about Warframe right now. There's all sorts of things. It's almost like you don't know what to do next. You could do Sanctuary Onslaught. You could do Kuva Survival. You know, you could go down and do Plague Star, because that's going on for us right now. You know? You can just do your regular relic missions and stuff like that. The index for John Prodman's poster. Like, there's a lot of things. Andre, how are you today? So, I think first things first. Let's see if I remember how to do this thing here. And then as more people join in, we'll get a better idea what's going on. Actually, there is a new Warframe, and I have yet to pick it up. Here she is. I'm not going to buy her. I'm going to try to earn her through the Onslaught. I'm still missing, I believe, one piece of her. But she is the newest Warframe. She's got some interesting abilities. I want to play with them first before I like really give an idea of what I think. But hopefully we'll have her fairly soon. And then I can start to dig into her and see what I like and I don't like. I find myself going back to basically the same frames quite a good bit. You know, once you start playing enough. What does she do? Okay, so Cora has a couple different abilities. First of all, she can summon her own Kavat, like this thing right here. So she has her own specific one, and it does a couple different things depending on, I think, how either you mod it or what it's doing, but essentially, like, it can attack, it can heal you, things of that nature. She has like a ensnare ability where like she throws this like whip thing out and it kind of just starts spinning around the enemy, you know, and it does damage and a couple other things. And then she has like another thing, it's like called the something dome, some kind of dome thing, but like basically anything that comes in like gets ensnared in the it looks like a big kind of like spider web of barbed wire. Best way I could describe it. Well, that's a shame, Destiny. I like to been able to play with you here. However, I definitely don't see myself doing PC or I mean not PC, but PS4 Warframe, just because of the fact that essentially, you know, I still have to work on my PC character. And I mean, I have just forever to go on the PC character. Like, I haven't had the drive to like want to restart this game again, you know, because there's still so much stuff that I want to do in my first character, you know. But I don't get a chance to play as often as I would like. That's a shame, but it is what it is. Hey, thank you. Cali Rex. Good to see you here today. You know what's funny is, so you get these different ships and whatnot, and they all do stuff, but I never ever use any of their like abilities. So let me tell you what I need. Where's this little chick at? I rarely ever take a walk through this area anymore. Just, you know, it's like I fast travel everywhere. But as I was playing like Destiny 2 here recently, and then I started playing Destiny 1 for a video I'm working on, it was funny because I started to appreciate like just the idea of just taking a walk through and seeing what's up, you know, just kind of just, you know, checking it out. They put a lot of work into this area. It's nice to just sit there and admire it. I need like a billion of these. Trying to make my final amp. So here's what I'm thinking. Stromquist, I'm sorry. Like I'd love to, but like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't even get enough time to play my Xbox character, like, and then being able to do that. Like, there's so many things I still need on this character here, you know. So, okay, so Banshee didn't get nerfed so much as she just got really changed. You really do, or I don't know where the hell this guy's at. You really do have to you have to be willing to change your play style a little bit to really be able to work out like what makes Banshee different. Like before, you know, she would just sit in the middle and just do her resonating quake, right? If you had that mod, you'd be doing it all, you know, in a defense mission preferably, and you know, kill everything. Now you can't hold it down. You just have, it's like a one-offer. You just hit it and then you can run, and it just goes for a little bit and then it dissipates. So what you can do is you can be really mobile and like kind of move around to enemies, and when you find a group of them, like if you still have that mod on, it still does like 20 times damage that she had before. So you do that. Let me see. Yeah, why not? It's been a while since I've done this thing. But again, it's a nerf if you like to just sit there and pound it out, right? But if you were cool with, if you like moving around, like I actually enjoy it the way it is. It's definitely not as powerful, but it also, where it loses its like overall power, you get a lot of mobility with it now, and you can kind of like move. I mean, it definitely helps in keeping you alive in a lot of areas. So it's 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other. Swaz de la subs. How are you? Knights? How are you? I am on Xbox. Xbox, guys. Yeah, I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't necessarily consider that... Oh, see you, Destiny. Good seeing you. Thank you for joining us. I don't really consider it a nerf. Like, I like it just for... Oh, my. What's happening? Oh, what? Where's my... Oh, wrong side. Alright, what's going on over here? Do people not know what to do? I don't even remember if I remember... Or know if I remember what to do. You know what? I didn't put those... Oh, I didn't put those things in my... in my loadout. I'll have to do that. Alright, what are we supposed to be doing here now? My Destiny controls and my Warframe controls like completely mapped differently now. I use one of those Elite controllers. And for Destiny, because of the amount of like shooting, just, oh my god, it's so annoying after a while. But just for the amount of, oh wait, we have to go underneath, huh? Crap, I don't remember where the hell to go anymore. Yeah. I didn't put them things in my my loadout. See, that's one of the issues. Now that's where that's the firing mechanism for Destiny, is the melee in my Warframe. Alright, what the hell am I doing again? I wonder if this will count for that 500 meter whatever thing. It was a long way, wasn't it? That Maiming Strike is almost dead. Yeah, everybody's mad about it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Everybody's gonna hate me for saying this, but I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, I never really used Maiming Strike a lot. Like, I didn't. Actually, a lot of it has to do with the fact that, like, it hurt my hands to do the spin to win after a long period of time, so I kind of like couldn't do that. Oh, hey, thanks for the endo, buddy.
With a mind half an inch wide and a face like a rejected skin graft. Council would like you to make his life miserable. Well, more miserable.
Yeah, I would say, Subs, I would definitely say that too, that they're... Wait, what am I doing with this stupid thing again? I don't remember what to do.
Directing you to the location of a Grenier chemical mixer.
Oh, nice, thanks.
To prepare the toxin.
Appreciate it there, Space Mom. I was freaking out for a second. I don't remember what the hell's going on anymore. I don't have that shit in my loadout. Forgot. Someone's gonna be pissed at me. I didn't see tits. What? Well, I mean, it's just like, it was a cool thing, but you know, it seems like now what they're trying to do is anything that people abuse, they're going after. Did you notice that? So if it's, can I actually carry this thing with my, oh, sorry about that.
The mixer is inside that vault. Clear out the area so we can use it.
Yo, I got Void Dash. I'll take it. Well, here, then grab it, bro. Thank God. You can mix it too. Thank goodness. Save my hands. Appreciate that. So you guys can probably hear from my voice, like, you know, things aren't necessarily 100%. If I cough a little bit, I apologize up front. Not really feeling super duper smoking hot today, but I wanted to talk to you guys and see what's going on and stuff. And I really do feel bad about that one guy that I just basically left all the way back there. But look, man, can I? Yep, I can. Hopefully this dude will throw in the mixies. And then I'll just do it next time, you know? Like, I'm good for it, I promise. Look at my Zenistar.
Keep them away, killer.
Alright.
That machine must finish its
It's not like anything like graphic or anything, is it? You know how YouTube is. Yeah, they're putting it in there. They're throwing it in there. Put the other shit in. Come on, please. I'm sorry, guys. I don't got any. Yeah, do it. That's how you do it. Throw it in there. Wait, do I have anything in there? No, I don't. I feel bad, but I don't.
Soon the Ostron rats of Cetus will flee in panic. And when they do, we'll hunt them for sport.
I know, I suck. I suck, guys. I know I do. I know it. I know I did. And I do. Hey! Mr. Lyrium man, I just can't get your name right. I just don't think it's ever going to truly happen. And I'm just going to apologize up front. No. Do this. Okay, don't worry about it. Rage 2 trailer. I didn't even see it, to be honest with you. I don't necessarily know if that'll be a game that I would be into per se. Then again, after I watch a little bit about it, I might change my mind, obviously. But
more time. Keep the Grenier at bay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't have a lot of time this week. I was actually doing a couple things. I didn't really get to. I didn't get to watch the dev stream. I didn't get to do any of that stuff this week. So I'm pretty out of the loop. I did get up and I did get a chance to stream on Thursday. I wanted to do that. Oh, bullshit. Oh, wait, that's our guy. That's why. I was going to say, I'm like... I did that. Oh, good. Sinking Talon. Something, another fantastic, stupid thing. Oh, my RNG is just pure garbage here. I swear to you. It's just... I don't know. Like, is it possible to have, like, separate RNG... luck for different like stages of a game? Because if it is, like, I'm telling you, oh my god, see this, it sucks.
Drone located. Hack in and
I've gotten more parts for Korra in like maybe 10 runs of what do you call Void on or Sanctuary Onslaught. I've literally gotten more parts for Korra than I've ever received for Gara. Like, since it came out. Certainly. Dominican, absolutely. Hey, FT man, what is going on? Build a Zod. No, I have 3 of them, but I love the Zenistar. I earned this bitch. Whee! Do 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 do. Hee hee. So how is everybody today? Is everybody having a wonderful day? Enjoying yourself a little bit? It's gonna be a pretty chill stream today, you know. Although, you know, we'll get into whatever content anybody wants to see. Preferably, the more difficult, the better, because that's where we have the fun. I still want to do the whole the index yet. Still haven't gotten that stupid poster. I want to get past level 50 on a defense, because still haven't done that. Hey, y'all. Who else loves the Archiplasma? You even have to aim it. 3 mods on Lua Principal Challenge. Sure, okay. Okay, so on Lua, you will notice that there's like these particular areas where you can do a thing to activate like a little mini game, if you will. Perfect example is on Lua, there's an area that there's a bunch of what looks to be organ pipes, right? And what you have to do in that area is essentially jump onto the open pipes and ascend the entire way, all the way up to the second level, and then to the ceiling. When you get into the ceiling, you'll actually be redirected into another room, and it will give you one of 7... Is it 7 or is it 6 rare mods? Because then, like, there's the Octavia part on one of them, too, I think.
Colonel Maggots, you tried to protect these rats, but you failed.
Oh, I remember. I missed old Vayek's voice. Oh, did you play tons of Saren? Yeah, that's not a bad thing, per se. You know, I gotta tell you, I gotta need to do something with my Saren, because I used to be awesome with her, and now, like, it feels like I'm losing my touch with her. Like, I don't know, I can't do as much damage as I used to. I'm gonna have to do, like, a rebuild. Oh my, there it is. So, but getting back to what I was saying there, Dominican, so there's a bunch of those rooms. And actually, during the quest itself, the second dream, I believe you should have actually had the opportunity. Do you remember there was like a cube that would like shoot stuff? Like there were like 4 pillars that you had to get the cube to like shoot at. Do you remember that part? I'm trying to think. Oh, someone is eating that thing alive. Holy God. Did you see that? Trying to think the ones that I thought were the easiest. Well, that one there is probably the complete easiest, because you've already done it one time before, you know. So you know you got it. Then after that, like, I'm trying to think which ones I like doing. Is it like glitched out, or is it Rhinoed? Oh yeah, which missions? I'm trying to think. Yes, they're correct. There is a Crossfire Exterminate. That's probably the best one. You can get multiple ones to show up in some of those missions. I got to tell you, I feel Oberon is just absolutely fantastic for this particular mission, for this Plague Star thing. Ah, man, so good, so good. Oh, I'm sorry. Getting back to that one thing, what I was saying. Sorry, Dominican. In that room with the 4 pillars, if you didn't get the mod already, essentially once you do that thing, once you get it to take all 4 pillars down. Sorry about this. Once you do that, in the center of the room, there's like a big hole. You go in the hole and you'll get one of those mods. Sorry. Remember, sick. My mind is not completely functioning at a high level right now. What do you mean? You mean that right there? Like, will it do damage on the hematite if it comes over here? Ah, if it was just over here a little bit closer. Come on, open that. Open up for me. Come on, man. Let me see them. Let me see that mouth. The mouth, chest? Titty? Yeah.
Trying to pop its glistening magnificence, but you just made it angry.
Wait a second. It didn't give me any void dash. There we go. Give me some of that shizzle. At least until they start hitting me. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense there. Did look a little titty-like, I'll say that. You know, it's kind of like that thing was opening its chest up, but it was very flat-chested, you know. It was almost like that probably isn't a feature you should be flashing, you know. Not much going down. Alright, so something is giving me overshields that's kind of screwing me and getting my energy through Hunter Adrenaline. I don't know what that is. I don't know!
Magnificence.
Hey.
But you just made it angry.
A hemocyte, the product of the boil.
Like, I have to say, I feel like the Riven disposition of Archoplasmor is probably going to start getting worse. I'm seeing a lot more of those out there now. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I appreciate the overshields. Don't get me wrong, I do.
Eternal maggots! You tried to protect these rats, but you fail! And fail!
Come on, open up. Well, at least hit me then. Let's see if I can grab a little bit of this NRG. There we go. Hee hee! Ha ha! Now I got full energy. Oh, okay.
Eternal maggots! You tried to protect these rats, but you fail!
I don't. Is it doing anything? Oh no! What? 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 No! No! No!
Your peristalsis.
What?
Antibody production has escalated. Prepare for
What?
a massive immune response.
Woo! All right, is that working? I love the Zen-Star. It's so good. Oh, man. You know, like, the day that I get a Zenistar Riven will be a great day. It's probably one that'll never happen, per se. But, oh my god, would I love one of those. We wants it, precious. You see a quiet shy glyph? Nice. I don't feel so good. Hey, Ken, how are you? And to answer your question, Ken, I'm not really doing fantastic today. I'm a little bit sick, but just wanted to play. Say hello to everybody. It's not going to be a super, like, I'm not going to probably go, like, 4 hours stream type deal. Oh, nice. Look at that. Ah, that's the gorgeousness right there. Zenistar. Yeah. Now, don't walk away. Oh, look, we stripped that armor off. Ha 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 ha. I think I got its health back there somehow. How did that happen? We get it? Looked like we got that one, yeah, I thought so. Stop moving. Oh, it moved.
Nice work, number one done. We're breathing easier back here. I put an attack in charge of supply distribution until this strangeness is at an end. See what she has for me. We're all in this one together, you have not won, maggot.
Well, that's our guy. Sorry. Didn't mean to shoot you. Didn't mean to shoot your Warframe there. Hopefully it heals up correctly. Did I get the Hematite? I didn't notice. Rapid fire weapons with radiation damage are better against Hematite for some reason. That is a single. Cap is higher. Whoop. Oh, I forgot. Console just got Plague Star again. State of Decay is good? Alright, Face. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate it. Sorry I didn't get a chance to say hello to you. Nick, I didn't even see you either. Sorry. Nick Revis, how are you? So the two-handed katana. Yeah, I'd like to see that thing personally. Are we done? Is everybody chilling out here? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah. I like it. What the hell's the... No. No, this is inside. So what did we get out of that deal? Like I said, Daddy needs some Cetus Wisps, and that right quick. I think Nikak has them, right? Can I have one? Can I have one? Oh, yeah. I'll take 2. I'm going to take them as soon as I get them. Like, that's how badly I need them. I need like 1 billion, though, so it's, you know, we got a little while here to go. So, anybody that's watching now, if you want to play on Xbox, join me. Join me. Otherwise, we actually do a couple things today, like I said. That was actually kind of fun to get a little bit of Plague Star back, and I wouldn't mind running one more time. I'll tell you what I should do, though, if that be the case. Not be a Scroob Lord and put some of this other stuff in there. Yeah, that shit. And what's the other garbage called? I guess I can throw this in there. Eidolon Phylaxis. There we go. Yeah, see, that's... Oh, you know what? I'd like to... actually do some Eidolon hunting myself. That would be not a bad thing. Face, what is your Xbox name again? Oh, this looks great. I mean, Warframe's really gone along, like, they've come a long way, especially after when you see that, what do you call it, the documentary that was done by, like, NoClip just recently, and you kind of, like, you get to really watch, like, the beginnings of Warframe, and I'm sure maybe some of the people that are watching right now, hey. Nice. He's from my clan. And you really get to see like where it came from to where it's at like now. I mean, it's like night and day. And then with Venus coming, that's going to be even like a higher, you know, upgrade, if you will. To the face, gotcha. And Ghost seems pretty okay to stay in the group here, so. Yeah, let's do one more. Now that I actually have some stuff, and and then we will. Looks like it's getting close to dark here too.
Our most esteemed Surah, welcome.
Yeah, I know.
Come back again soon. Tino, good oots.
One more Plague Star.
One more off the docket.
Maybe we'll do a Eidolon hunt. Could. I mean, it's just, look how pretty the game is now. I mean, it really is. Now, here's what I will say. With the onset of this Warmind and me checking Destiny 2 again out, I do think both games are very different in the idea that Warframe is not, it's not as personal a game as Destiny is. That's the best way I can describe it. Like, it's meant for hordes, lots of things running at you, and with that in mind, like, as you'll notice, like, the enemies, they don't really have the detail, and their death animations and stuff are, they are what they are. Because the game requires that. There's just too many things going on. Destiny doesn't have as many actual things coming in all the time, right? Oh, I love your Zenistar. That's actually what I need to get the next time I get a half offer or something. But so they kind of like both have their pros and cons, if you will. But just looking at everything that like DE's done with this game and how it looks now and the environments and the variety and everything else, and let's be real about it, like they've done it on a fraction of the budget that like a company like Bungie would have done with Destiny. Like, I don't know what that means. Is it mean that like DE just completely just was that good, like they went that far over, right? Or was it like that Bungie like just, I don't know. But you can like really, like, there's not a ton of difference, and there really should be. Like I said, there's a little bit when you get into like the inner, like, personal things, when you're right next to an enemy and shooting it, and its death animation and like its particles and stuff like that. That's like the one area that you can kind of tell a difference. But it's so close, and most of the time it's not something that a lot of people would even appreciate. That, I don't know, what's this? Is this person? Well, you know what? We're gonna start. I'm gonna start the timer, and if he doesn't want to, he can just he can just leave. We're in the stream now, It's like it's stream time. I'm sorry. He probably doesn't realize it, but it is. Sometimes you gotta do it.
Naive. I need you to take the hex toxin and kill.
Hey, Mr. Zeldermeister. Mitsu, how are you? Vanilla, how are you today? Yeah, but it was their do or die, and they did it. Like I said, this is a labor of love, and you can tell it in the care and the lore and everything else. Like, those are the areas that like Warframe did it, and like Destiny kind of didn't do it, and I think that's why so many people have like gravitated over this. Ghost. We can just start, right? Oh no, we can't. I thought that was how it went. I can't kick him either, huh? It sucks. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll leave this squad, and then we're gonna invite. Dude. I mean, I'm not trying to be jerk, right? I just.
I see you. Let's get to work.
Well, I'm wondering, should we do the Eidolon hunt now? Nah, screw it. Let's do this real quick. I already got the stupid thing in my loadout.
The infestation. I was beginning to think it would never touch us here. That it was a thing
There you go.
out there.
I did go to the other door. I was sitting at the other door. Then I had to come all the way back to this door. They don't know what the hell's going on.
Take the hex toxin and kill the boil.
Okay. One more. And then we'll do something else. Feeling some onslaught. That would be nice. I could do index. You know, there's just all kinds of things going on here.
And now,
no, and I know, Vanilla, you're right. You're absolutely right. Like it.
you to be careful.
Oh, here it is. They did work on some big games, you know. But I still think that the difference in the amount of resources, and let's be real too, like I'll bet that on a grand scale, if you will, DE can't afford to hire the level of engineer, designer, developer, anything else that Bungie could. Why am I doing this to myself? Well, my game glitched. Well, everybody's leaving. That is one thing I will say, though, that I've noticed. Warframe's pretty glitchy recently. Has anybody else noticed that? Like, I've been kicked out of a lot of missions. Just goofy stuff, like, all the time. I've been seeing this a lot. Oh, okay, so yeah. And again, I'm just saying that, like, just consider that like the resources, that's the thing that I think is more impressive than, necessarily just their pedigree, if they could make a good game or not, is the idea. Like I said, that this is really fun, so like I want to do it. Imagine if you were like a bad guy on the other end and you saw some like goat creature knee sliding all the way down there. Oh, okay. Yeah, why not?
The threats toxin! The Tenno maggots want my toxin! Stop them!
I'll have this. Joseph, how are you?
Half an inch wide and a face like
Well, I mean, and again,
Council would like you to make his
I think it's just they are like really, they've really done a great thing with this game, and it's sad because like, I always thought that like Destiny for me was like the game, right? Just I could just play it constantly, and with Destiny 2, this Warmind thing, there's actually stuff to do, but I still find myself wanting to play this game, even though really, to be honest, other than like the Korra thing in the Onslaught, there's no like new like quest or anything else that would typically pique my interest, right? And so that's saying a lot, Oh God, I must take a stupid thing. This is like one of my least favorite things about the planes. Running simulator, or bullet jump simulator. Just going across. You can't fly with this thing, right? I don't want to waste one of my, even though I have a ton of them. And walks away quietly. I gotta read that one. If I were part of any faction in Warframe, I'd be the guy who walks into the room, sees his allies get impaled, and then walks away quietly. That was funny. Morning, Willis. How are you? Silent Hills of Eidolon. You can fly with it? Oh, thank God. Really? I didn't want to... Oh, give me this stupid thing. Thank God. Thank the Lord. Ah. Why didn't anybody say anything earlier? Can the Eidolon and the Hematite fight? That would be cool. Ow. I didn't notice that tree there until it was too late. Whee! I just wanted to make sure I could carry this stupid boil thing. I couldn't remember if I could or not. Put that in there.
She must finish its work.
I see your clan created the infested catalyst. This is your chance. Add it to the
What?
mixer now.
The quills speak of sentient immunity to the infestation. If you have a vial of Eidolon,
Who's putting that in there?
consider adding it
Okay.
now.
Fair enough. Should we all energied up? Oh yeah, baby, I'm seeing it. Wait.
Oil will cleanse
Hoo-yah!
of the filthy Alstron rats. Master Wall.
Take that off your hands too, by the way. Put this down again. 10 more days for the Zenny pistol. The Azim is fun. That. Ow. I mean, it's not the Zenith Star.
The Grenier will do anything to destroy the mixer. Stop them.
Oh, Nova is nice in the plains. I gotta get a skin for her that I like. I hate... She is the one Warframe, I gotta say that, like... Her regular skins are just not... They're just... I don't know. They're not exciting. In fact, they look a little odd. Hoo-yah!
The mixer needs more time. Keep the Grenier at bay.
That's true, Subs. If I would have found it earlier, it would have had way less content and polish, obviously. But, you know, I guess you can definitely say that because every game kind of had to have its beginning, and especially with like a game like Warframe where it wasn't backed by a huge company. I mean, like, I feel like the people that like got in on it in the very beginning, like that would have taken a lot of faith, because there wasn't a lot there. But
Just looking at that stuff. Go shove it into
I don't know. I always go back to the fact that like I just feel like they've done so much with so little.
A Grenier drone will serve as an optimal delivery system. I put one on your map.
And for that, I kind of commend them. That being said, I would like it to be a little bit less glitchy.
Drone located. Hack in. Serve the Thrax toxin. I'll steer it toward the boil.
Like I was playing yesterday. Does anybody ever have the thing, if you Zenny players, where the Zenith Star disc won't pop out anymore? Like, and then like your primary, it looks like you're holding the Zenith Star and shooting your primary at the same time. And it's really awkward because if you have like an energy trail on your weapon, like as you're trying to aim, the energy trail, and this happens frequently. By the way, this isn't like just a like one-off occurrence. It happens a lot with the disc. God, I mean, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping the Zenistar like becomes the most amazing thing. Again, though, I'd love to get my hands on a Riven beforehand. You know what I'm saying? Where was that thing? Because you just know, like at some point, if it starts to get, I don't see a lot of people using it. Right? You had the glitch yesterday? Okay, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I don't like that glitch. It's not cool. Oh, Nick, I'm sure. I'm sure. I mean, again, it's there was tons of growing pains. You could tell. That documentary kind of said it all, you know, at least a portion of it. But, you know, I'm glad they persevered. I'm glad people had faith in the company to keep going with it, because now look where we're at. Yeah, it's really fun. Oh, I've only gotten that one a billion times.
Has triggered peristalsis. Antibody production is activated. Prepare for a massive.
Oh, I love the Zenistar. Oh, that's true. They are. Yeah, that's right. They're from there. Yeah, but you know what? I've never seen anything past primed reach anyhow. What the hell? There we go. I love it, though. Look at that. Ah, it's so good. And the one after. I mean, they're gonna. I did hear that they're gonna boost ranges, but they're at the same time. They're probably only doing that to pacify people. You know what I'm saying? Like making it. Well, hey, we're doing this.
Has manufactured a hemosite to deal with the toxic effect. Destroy it.
Okay, one head down, pretty easy. Pretty dead to me. Look more dead than Anna Bray. Whoops! I mean, she's not. Whoop. Can get a little rambunctious at times. Half the time with the Arca, I don't even take the time to aim it. Because what's the point, right? It's just like shooting a big old wave around.
Maggots! You trying to protect these rats?
Love you, Vahek. Oberon makes this whole thing very stress-free. Oh, nice Zenistar up there.
Listening, magnificence, but just made angry.
See, like, that's something that you could never experience in Destiny, right there. Just like full-on God mode. The closest thing we ever got to that would be self-res. I wouldn't make... I mean, you know, they're not. Because they can't make the Zenistar a weapon that's a sought-after thing. You know what I'm talking about? Like, too good of a weapon, because then people will bitch that it takes so long to get it, and it's not fair. So they'll never make the Zenistar like a weapon that's, like, just incredible. To the point where, you know, it would be better than, you know, your typical melee weapons that don't require as much of a commitment. Because, I mean, there's no way around it. You can't get the Zenistar unless you play. Yeah. Well, does it work? Yeah, it does. What's nice is, like, if you got Berserker on, like, because it's getting all those crit hits there. It's super fast. Can we do it again? Is it dead? Ow, bitch. Yeah. We getting it? No, it's not high enough, huh? Looks like I gotta give it. Do this in one. There we go. That's it. That's it. I think. Yeah. Now. Oh, you moved? Son of a bitch. Oh, no, you're dead. It's all good. We're fine. We're fine here. Look at that. That's crazy.
This immune system has manufactured a hemocyte to deal with the toxin threat. Destroy it.
I didn't... Did I get a thingy? I think I missed the thing. Oh, God. I don't know. What do you think? DE nerfs a door but opens a window. Yep, and it will get exploited too.
Magnificence. But you just made it end.
Okay. Yeah. He must have died twice. I think I have Phoenix Renew on. Oh, you know they'll take feedback into play for everything. You know, if something doesn't feel like, if something's overly bad, it will definitely get addressed, and it'll get addressed quickly. You know.
To fail and fail.
Well. Ah, look what it did. Why are you moving so much, man? Pardon me? Have that back, if you don't mind. You're just going to keep running around like a goofball. Will you stop moving? There we go. Do this. Do that. Excuse you. Oh, stop it. What do you got? Like, tiniest bit of health left? No, no, no! Oh my god, look at the armor.
That was some allergic reaction you kicked.
That was Kanzu. You're right, buddy. Yeah, that was funny.
During these dark nights, Cetus is grateful for your help. Nakak will keep you supplied until we beat this. Go see her.
She better. I need all them stupid Cetus strips. Can I get a loan on a couple of them? Like a credit program in Cetus, First Cetus Bank, First National Bank of Cetus, that I can get a little, you know, little forward payment, maybe, or at least. Yeah. Open the door! All right. Nice. Very nice. I like it. Stamina. Oh, no. Don't do that. Morning, Stelios. How are you? Let's see. I like jelly vampire teeth. Forward to Melee 3.0. They're going to make Melee way more interesting instead of a single button mash. So I do agree with you there. And now I like cupcakes even more. 3.0. Pro tip. Ember destroys the boss. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Life of Rhea video. That was a good one, actually. What's the 5-finger death punch? I don't want that. I don't want that, though. Boo. I don't want that. I don't think the Saren updates hit yet. Well, I don't know how much time's actually left. Might just leave Cetus right now. Oh, there's 8 minutes, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna so we're gonna head back to the ship. And so I'll take a vote from stream. Am I the only metalhead here? It all depends on what you consider metalhead. Hey, Avid, how are you? It's not going too bad. You got 60 plus. Oh my God, you guys have been just grinding the hell out of this, man. I didn't get nearly that. Like, this is the first time I've actually got a chance to play it today. And it was fun the first time it came around. It's kind of a neat little thing. I'd like to see some new bosses in Warframe. What about you guys? Hey, talk to you later, Face. Appreciate you coming in here and joining me. It was fun. It was fun playing. Bit nervous going on stage? Oh, don't even worry about it. Just go up there. Be all good. Use the old trick. What is it? You're supposed to, like, envision everybody in the crowd not wearing pants or something. I don't know if that works or not. I don't think it works. Just out of high school. You know, my little brother, he actually just did the same thing. He just graduated himself. So, we were speaking about it last night for a little bit. He's feeling a lot like you are right now.
Is that a pun? I will attempt to bypass this vault.
Okay, so here's what I wanted to run by some people.
Excellent armaments.
Anybody want to go run this
safe and sound.
Onslaught for a little bit? Anybody playing on Xbox want to join me? It's all good if not. Let's see. Same with a few new bosses. For a while there, I was hoping they'd bring Space Daddy as a boss. Yeah, I was thinking kind of the whole thing too. And that may end up happening yet, you know. Well, you know, we'll see. I don't know where that quest is going to head to, right? That I would like to see. Like, there's a couple things. Like, again, now that I've been playing Destiny again a little bit, you know, trying to see if that Warmind was any good. There's definitely some things that Warframe could take from Destiny, and you know, especially, you know, now that the exotic weapons in Destiny have catalysts on them, you know, I figure, hey man, it's fair game now. You know, it's all good either way. So exactly, like a Destiny raid style battle, like that's what I'm saying. Or I would even take strikes. Okay, so they would be, I mean, they can call them whatever they want. They would kind of, you could kind of look at them sort of like the sortie, right? like, except for they would be a continuous thing, you know? So there might be 3 different sections to them. But it would be all in one long thing, and then there'd be a, you know, always a boss at the end. And, like, if it could be, like, you know, like a significant one, like, maybe one that's specific, and, like, maybe even have the 3 missions kind of pieced together as a, like, a group, if you will, so that there would be, like, a theme, like a story-driven theme behind the 3 missions. Maybe give us a little bit of extra lore, like, along that, like, into the thing. Like, I feel like DE would take that concept and do really well with it. They could take, like, a side character, kind of like how, like, they could be themed, like, remember, what was the quest that Darvo was involved in? What was the Darvo quest? What the hell was that one? Where he was, like, locked up or something. I can't remember which one it was. Is it Man of Few Words? Yeah. Maybe that's what it was. But whatever it was, like that one, or even the Anaris quest. Like, they could do, like, just a mission with, like, a mini story in it, right? And it would be, like, it'd be a longer mission, but it wouldn't be, like, an hour mission. It would be, like, maybe, like, a half an hour, maybe 25 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, to complete. More than, like, just 5 minutes. I know they're against, you know, anything but bite-sized Warframe, but, like, that's something I feel like they could really use. Like, I really do think that. Okay, Man of Few Words. Yeah, okay. Well, but see, that's the thing. Okay, so Stromquist, check this out, right? Hey, Haiju Swazdala, how are you? So think of it this way, though. If you had a mission like that, where there were like varying things that were going on, that you couldn't just rely on one type of frame, because, you know, maybe Chrome is good in one area, but he's not in the other, and you can't change Warframes in between the mission. Like, you'd have to take a Warframe in that was, like, good in a couple different things if you weren't going in with the group, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, that, like, a coordinated group, and, like, even maybe if you went into a coordinated group, like, it could even be something better. Maybe they could have, like, different tiers to it, if you will, like level 100 strike, and then they'd have, like, a level 20 to 30, I don't know what they'd call it, you know, whatever, incursion. The hand's not too bad. I still have issues time to time. Appreciate you asking. But for the most part, like, it's not holding me back from doing too much. It's actually a lot worse whenever I'm doing videos and typing versus gaming. You can look at that as a positive or negative, depending on your perspective. But I am a little bit sick today, though. So I did apologize earlier, and I'll apologize to anybody that's joined me that I didn't say to before, but my voice sounds a little bit weird. I know I might cough a little bit. I apologize if I'm just not really feeling super hot today. So, no one played the old raids. They had exactly what you're asking for. Yeah, but I also feel like the raids in themselves were like a situation that seemed like, first of all, 8 players is too many to have to get to go. Like, actually, in hindsight now, one of the things that I feel like Destiny should really consider, like really, 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 really consider, because of where the player base is headed to, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to head to Onslaught. I want to try something out here real quick. See, I lost my train of thought now. Do I sound okay? Sorry, like I said, I'm just not all there today. I woke up this morning, and it kind of started Thursday night. Felt it a little bit more Friday, and then this morning I woke up and it was like, oh yeah, I'm feeling like garbage. Oh, let me go to this thing. I apologize.
This
Oh, okay. Getting back to that. So now I remember after reading a couple of the comments here. Now I remember what I was going to say. So let's just do the 20 to 30 right now, and then if we get an actual crew together, we'll do something different. But I think Destiny, given how the player base is kind of reduced, should really consider with their raids making them 4 to 6 players. And what I mean by that is as far as the mechanics go, if you have a solid team of 4, you could get the job done. But if you had 6 people, it would help in that 2 other people could essentially like be on ad control and wouldn't have to do stuff, because getting 6 to 8 people together isn't necessarily an easy thing for a lot of people. In fact, the vast majority of people, because what did they say in the thing that like in Destiny, like literally like 20% of the player base had experienced the raids, and I'm thinking that even less actually okay, even less actually did them frequently. Like I'm sure when they're looking at those numbers, they're probably considering them more on the lines of, you know, say people that have just raided one time, and that was that. Like, and I would say the same thing for this. If they did this, these missions should be scaled for 4 players total, like period, and no more than that. And be random, be like matchmaking. You know, they not like they shouldn't necessarily have to have all kinds of like modifiers or mechanics in them that like that like kind of make it so. This is definitely not the map. That make it so that you need all those people in order to be successful. Mm-hmm. I was hoping for one more. What do we got? A Banshee in here? All right, well, that'll work too. Yeah, I understand that, but like if you're a new player, again, my point is the raids themselves are intimidating to a new player right off the bat. The fact that you need that many. These, excuse me, these type of missions that I'm referring to would be ones that, like, if anybody's played Destiny, they know that in order to get through a strike, you don't need to know anything. You need to know how to shoot your gun. But there were still little things that you could actually like do in there. You know, there'd be like little mechanics that would be very, very very self-explanatory. But I'm saying like to again have them like a couple of them with a unique boss with some story behind it. I'm telling you, I really do feel like they could do. Okay. I don't think I'm going to have to do much. There we go. Yeah, I'm all about this. I'm all about this. You can carry me all day long. I do not give a shit. I don't want to do anything if you don't want to force me to do it. I'm going to look around for these stimuluses. Yeah, look at that. I'll get one of these. You doing the thing with the thing? You still doing that? Where'd you go? I mean, that's what I was wanting to do with it, you know? Because I also have that capacitance on, or whatever it is. Bolt's actually really fun. I was doing the elite onslaught with like a bunch of people in my clan yesterday, and I got to seeing how much damage Volt can actually do. Well, see, and there you go, Zeldameister. That's another thing too. I would want it to be like something fresh, like something as good as what they're doing now. You know, it would be nice. They could add like little pocket stories in. That's what I would like. You know, come up with a few other bosses, and then give them, you know, like start the mission out like. What's her name? I'm starting to get to the point, guys, where I don't like Mecha Space Bomb anymore. I want the new one back. I'm tired. I'm tired of this crap. But I would like to see, like, you know, Space Bomb come on, give us some information about some stuff. You know, then we go in and do some things, and then as another thing comes up, she says some more stuff, and you know what I'm saying? It'd be awesome. I mean, I just don't think that the raids were done correctly. That's all. Like, no offense to them. I just don't think that they, when they were doing the raids, they didn't really know, you know, what would work and what wouldn't. So it's kind of a good thing they did the raids, because I think it gave them a better idea in perspective. And obviously, they believed that the raids weren't working because, you know, they took them out. So, where'd she go? See, this is one thing. The old Banshee could just sit there. Alright, so they're not the best shields ever, you know, right? Look at that. And put it like there. Nope. There. Yeah, there you go. And maybe this one. I don't know, what do you think? Like this? Okay. Hee. Oh, no, don't tell me. Yep, look, there it is, right there. Now look at this. Look at this. How am I supposed to shoot with this? How am I supposed to do this? What is that? Oh, man. Man. Oh, come on. It's everything's going bad now. It's the worst. You can't do anything about it. Secondary. just put it down, bro. Just put it down. I like the Zenistar too, but you don't have to keep it out while you're shooting something else. Look, I can't even reload now. Oh, now it won't even let me. Okay, wait. I think I can. Nope. Wait. All right. I got 5 shots. I don't know if it'll let me reload them. I don't think I've made any of them count yet. There we go. Wait. Oh yeah, I can reload this one. Oh, I take on that. Oh god, it's so annoying. I hate that you have to take a death, though. It sucks. How am I gonna take a death with Banshee doing all this shit too? Here, hit me. You wanna hold my Zenistar? Ow. Ow. Oh, I got like triple shields. Please let me respawn. I hate taking the death. It's always the fix for everything. Like, you can't always give up the death. Which is kind of annoying. You know? Sometimes you can't offer that free death up. I need that life. That was mine. It's like taking a vacation day away from me at work. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You gotta give me that vacation day. I earned it. I'm out here killing all 3 different things.
Opened a new data conduit.
Why do you gotta keep giving me C labs? I do want more story and lore tied to the missions. Yeah, I want more. Like I said, I feel like they could do like a kind of like a little encapsulated story mission or like quest within each one of the strikes, right? So like in the beginning it would be like, not necessarily, I shouldn't put it that way because it's not going to be like that. It's not going to have like a beginning, middle, and end so much as it would have like information along the way about a particular person, you know, maybe the boss. Maybe like that'd be one of the things that they would do, like they could highlight, they could at least give more backstory on each one of the bosses. You know, and even make it so, like, at the end, I don't know, that you don't kill them completely. I don't know. But definitely something to spice it up, because I feel like that's one thing that this game does lack, like, especially in the longer type missions. Like, after a while, you just start seeing the same things over and over again. You know, and it can get, if there was some little bit of dialogue or something, or, you know, how about some collectibles? Like little things that you could go to in game, right? And like pick up more story bits, you know, outside of just the cephalon fragments. Like actual pieces of things. Like if you maybe went to the moon, you think that place would be loaded with all kinds of neat little artifacts. You know, the Orican ancestry and that kind of thing, or you know, out in the void, like you think there'd be all kinds of little trinkets and junk and stuff, and there really isn't, right? I feel like that'd be cool too. I'd like to see a lot of that stuff. That's my Warframe. What do you think of that? I said it. That's my Warframe. Hey, buddy. Ow. Got hit by a canister there. Yes, you have, kind sir. You have. I'm still not on PC. No. You know, it's funny that you're not the we've actually mentioned that already in chat. The fact that, like, I would. but I still have so much to do on my like Xbox character, right? Like there's so many things. Not to mention the fact that oh no, you did not. Heavens. Heavens. This is I wish that this was a little bit more seamless too. It would be nice. Not well. I know each the song fragments too. Okay, so that's another thing. But what I'm saying is like not just the singular thing. Okay, like I would even be talking about like okay, so you'd go into the void and maybe you'd come to a room that had some significance. Like how about this? The room that Margulis was held in somewhere, right? So like at the end of the day, like you could actually kind of like, and maybe there'd be little things around it that like you could infer from that, little pieces, and maybe like notebook or something like that, something that like you'd go to and like see in the world itself. You know, and I guess I'll go back to, maybe this is just me trying to infuse too much Destiny into Warframe, but I'll go back to that. Like there'd be areas. Perfect example was like Rasputin's Warmind area in Destiny 1. When you went in there were like little screens everywhere, and certain ones actually had code on them that like you could refer back to, and there would be like lore to it. You know, not to mention the fact that like little things too, like a lot of people don't know, but like Rasputin's song was actually like tied to the character of Rasputin himself and like in real world. So there was like there's a tie between that song and why Rasputin, like anytime that you'd see a thing like on Earth and you'd hear like that song, why specifically, you know, he chose that. If you like dug just the tiniest bit deeper, you know, you would get this. And those little inferences, I would like to see some of that in Warframe. I would. Not just a thing that you find in the game that looks identical to everything on every other planet, and then you'd come back and you see the lore. But does that say energy stimulus 2 out of 1 collected? How do you do 2 out of 1? I did know that there are all. Yeah, you have to get all the Cephalon fragments, and then you get Ordis's backstory, right? You know, when he was Orden Karis. What am I? What are those things? Get off my back! Hey, come here, you. I mean, sure, I could aim. The Arca allows you to not have to aim, though. You just turn the controller or your mouse and cursor or whatever, if you play that way, which is still so odd to me. I've never played video games on PC, you know, growing up. Everything was on console, so. I don't even know if there's... Whoa, get that thing out of here. Bubble. Yes, I know that the room's full of rooms like that, but like there's nothing definitive to actually point out that these are the things that are going on. Like you can make inferences based on, you know, it's a room on the moon, and it looks like it might have some. But I would like to see some more of that type of thing in the game. And really, at the end of the day, I mean, even if I would consider that all the same thing, there's still not that much of it. Not unique, at least. I like that. I want more story. We're like in a standstill with the Warframe story right now. Like, let's be real about it. the apostasy thing, it didn't really do anything as far as only, like, open up new questions, you know, versus anything else.
Enter the conduit now.
Monster Hunter live action? No. No. Why? A monster? You mean like is it a Monster Hunter movie? Is that what you're saying? Like, do we have to have the shittiest movies of all time come out constantly? Like, Monster Hunter live action. What is it going to be like? It'll be like Pacific Rim style, but it'll be like they'll try to do like Attack on Titan / Pacific Rim. And like, really, isn't live action Monster Hunter pretty much Jurassic Park? See, like, okay, here's a perfect example of something. Check this out, right? What's going on in this room right here? Right? If there was like a little console or something, and you got some dead peoples, right? What's up? I don't think I've ever done Onslaught on this particular tile set. It's quite awkward. There ain't no room. Another world story. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so here's the thing about that. I don't know why we can't have both. Like, I want interesting things in the story, but I would also like to understand why they're there. You know what I'm saying? Like, because then that makes me, that actually allows me to engage in the story even more than before. And like, when I can get like an idea of what's going on with these things. Uh-oh. Yeah, it gets me immersed in the story even more.
Feel it now? That stress? You are
I don't know how to pronounce it, but Girin Games. How are you? Newbie Gaming, how are you? Warframe has like one of the best stories. I just want more of it. That's all. You know, I just want more of it. Am I here alone? If I didn't know better, I'd say that there was no one else here.
Specimens must experience unmatched stress. Increase your effort.
Piss off. I'm doing the best I can. I mean, the gun can only fire so quickly. You understand what I'm saying, Samaris? I was using, Okay. Ah, boo. I suck.
Hunter, you exceed expectations. You are far more exciting and complex than any specimen in my sanctuary.
I don't like it. I don't know where everybody went. The only the problem is I can't remember exactly how to pronounce. It's been a while. Hey, Roadhogs, how are you? I appreciate you coming back here though. What's my favorite Warframe? Oh man, everybody asks me that. It's so hard. It's like a week by week thing. Like I've been getting into Volt this week. Oh, nice. Been getting into some Volt this week, which has been fun. Okay. Also, if we were going to be doing any defenses today, I was actually going to go with Gara, right? Because playing with her a little bit. She's been really fun. Overall, God, it's like you gotta ask me what mission we're talking about, and then I'll tell you what my favorite frame is, because if it comes to something like, if it's any type of stealth, like Ash players are gonna hate me for this, but like Loki just feels like the easiest way to go. Like he can just stay invisible forever, right? But then like Octavia is another one that I'm really enjoying, because she can just do everything and she's super overpowered. And then Nidus is really fun because like all his abilities just kind of like they're all necessary. Like when you put everything together, it makes him as powerful as possible, and it's like really good synergy, like very fun. I feel like Necros is like the most useful because of the things he can do with like just generating like additional health, additional orbs, life support on survivals. So I've been playing a ton with him. Like I love Saren just because I like the concept behind her. Like I love the fact that her poison, she puts some poison on and it can just spread through a whole room. Like I love that concept. It's really, really just it's genius. It's very good. Equinox is another one. Like I haven't even played. Yeah, Stelios, thank you for joining up. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't think that they're going to do anything with Equinox either at this point. I think what they're going to do is going to have to do with melee, I think that's how they're going to deal with a lot of what people are, I guess, assuming is, cheesing. So what are we thinking? You know what I'd like to do? If you're cool with it? We do have a defense, and it's a meso. Stelios, do you think is there anybody else that wants to play? Because I'm thinking I wonder how long we could two-man a defense. Let's make sure we have a decent build going here. We don't. Crap. Should I do it? Or should I just use Frost and be done with it? I don't know. You want to see more Plague Star? Okay. We'll do one more Plague Star, Stelios, and then maybe we'll finish it up with the defense. How's that sound? Oh, Nix. Then we got to go back to the man. Got to go back to the man. Let me get some stuff out here. I'm enjoying this. But I do have to pick up a few things, I believe. Yeah, let me get this. And, oh yeah, some more of this. We'll do some more Plague Star. Hey, you called it out. We'll do it. I do not make vids yet. Well, you are going to be watching some Plague Star. Oh, you can't go there from here. God, that sucks. At least it's morning. That's nice. Definitely a lot more difficult. Well, if you go by the stats, I believe it's Frost. But a lot of that has to do with Frost was one of my first Warframes overall. I basically started, this will give you guys an idea of when I started Warframe. I started Warframe the tail end, well, not necessarily the tail end, but pretty much towards the end of the Twitch Prime thing that gave Frost Prime out. So he was one of my first Warframes, so I used him a ton. I wouldn't say I use him as often now, just because there's so many other frames that I feel like are more niche frames. Like, I like Frost for anything. If you don't have if you don't have a ton of frames and you want a frame to be able to do pretty much everything in the game, like, no problem, other than maybe spy missions, maybe, I guess you could say, because he is kind of slow. But I mean, he can still do it. It's just, you know, it's just not optimal. Frost is like, oh my god, he's so good, especially in the beginning when, you know, you don't have all the best mods. Like his, I'd say him and Rhino, just with their you know, abilities to, like, to shield you from enemies' fire, so you can go deeper into, like, higher level missions at an earlier stage in the game. It's invaluable. So that's the reason why, for me, like, most of it was Frost. But now I use a lot of Oberon. I use a lot of I'm trying to think who else. I use a lot of Necros Prime. I really do. Octavia, I use her a lot. I've been using Saren more, just because I'm kind of getting prepped for her rework to come to console. You know, because I said it earlier in the stream, I don't know if you guys heard, but, like, when I first got her, she was the one I used for, like, a ton of the time. Like, a lot, right? And then I kind of got a bunch of other frames, and then it was like, well, you know, I was Saren'd out for a little while. And then I came back to her, and, like, she wasn't nearly as effective as like, she was in the past. And it kind of, like, freaked me out a little bit. So I'm hoping this rework will, like, kind of help me out in that regard. Get her back. Oh, Valkyr. Yeah, I could do that.
Of course, maggots seek to burrow.
Maybe on the next mission, I'll play a little Valkyr.
Maggots, lest you be crushed.
Mm-hmm. Get that out of the way here.
It does, but with a mind half an inch wide and a face like a rejected.
I don't know about you guys, but I get lost. I get lost in the plains, like down in these caves, like, all the time.
Toxins.
Come on, man, do the bullet jump.
Vahek knows what we're up to now.
There we go. That's what we wanted right there. You gonna show me the way, honey? I don't know. I honestly don't know how to get out, Space Mom. Thank you. I appreciate you doing that for me. Chill, my dude. I gotta get this thing out of here.
The mixer is inside that vault. Clear out the area so we can use it.
I haven't heard Saren's voice yet. Oh, nope, I got it already. We're good. Thank you. I can't remember who pointed out to me that... Hey! You stole my thing! What just happened? What? What? Can I please? Let me do it! There we go.
Keep them away, Killer. That machine must finish its work.
I see your clan created the infested catalyst. As your champion,
Alright, okay.
to the mixer.
Someone was just powering them in there. I like it.
Sentient immunity to the infestation. If you have
I like it. I like it.
Eidolon phalanxes,
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. No, don't worry about it. She didn't leave dinner, did she? She sucks, man. That's I want my space mom back or some. I want something different. I don't like this. I don't like this thing that Ortis has created, which again doesn't make any sense whatsoever. By the way, that's one thing I will say about this whole space mom thing. How I don't know. I don't know how she has this, or how Ortis has the same information that she has. It's like they're one and the same person almost. Because I don't notice any difference between Space Mom now and Space Mom before. Other than they just have like a goofiness in their voice periodically. Hey, Andre, how are you? So you did go with Big Daddy. These automatic rifles.
Anything to destroy the mixer.
I don't have one on me. Actually, I'm going to show you a thing that we were using. It was pretty fun, actually. I mean, somebody's killing everything, so I like it. Nothing like getting carried. My favorite thing in the world. Oh, someone has an ember on, that's why. It's raining at my house right now, and my little puppy's freaking out. She don't like it. There goes that. I'm like support guy. Playing some Fortnite. It's all good, Roadhogs. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. It's good talking to you. This is nice. Just chilling. Just chilling out. It's all gravy. We'll see. With the Onslaught and with the things we have been doing with the Kuva Survival towards the end and stuff like that, like having Oberon doing this, you know, what would be, I guess, considered like sort of end-ish, game-ish sort of stuff. You know, like with the Hematite. This is like, it's so stress-free. Like, it really does take a lot to take Oberon down in this particular area, like with this situation. Of course, as I say that, you know damn well I'm going to die. Oh, it's just going to happen. There's no two ways about it. Why didn't I use the thing? I've been complaining about my freaking wrists all this time, and here I could have just used
Drone located.
The Arcwing, but then it was like, before I knew it, I was already so close to it, and I don't want to waste it. Cheap. Will you please stop it? You know what, I never play with Nezha, so, I mean, if they buff him, that's great. I might actually consider, like, checking him out a little bit more, because right now, like, when I got him and played with him, I was like, I wasn't feeling anything that was going on there. Wasn't conducive to my play style at all, so. Hey, quit moving. I think I got that last time.
The toxin has triggered peristalsis. Antibody production has escalated. Prepare for a massive immune response.
Are there no mods for Warframe? You mean new mods? Oh, I'd love to play Warframe in first person. I think it would take away from the abilities a little bit, because I think you do kind of need to be able to see what's happening there. Perfect. I love it. So good. So good.
Magnificence. But you just made it angry.
The Boyle's immune system has manufactured a hemocyte to deal with the toxin threat.
A hemocyte, you say? I think that's funny. I like it.
Colonel Maggots, you tried to protect these rats. You failed. And failed.
I feel like that thing should be dead. Haha. Wow, like we take all 3 heads down at once there. Hey, Steps, it's all good. Don't worry about it. You got to do what you got to do. I always appreciate everybody just stopping by and saying hello. You know? And if you are interested in playing,
The product of the Boyle
just let me know.
Kill it to weaken the infestation further.
Did it go? No, please don't tell me it glitched again. There we go. See what I'm talking about, though. Probably should have switched my my build up a little bit here, just as far as the. I think I'm doing radiation viral right now, but it's doing a lot more viral than radiation. But again, you know, that's all good. We're just chilling here, having some fun. I mean, how many? It looks like it's. Yeah, and I was gonna say it looks like it was. Should have been dead a while before.
Listening. Magnificence. But you just made it angry.
Wish I had something other than my Marilock for this. being a real pain in the butt right now.
Maggots! You try to protect these rats! You fail! And fail!
We have an Amprex? Come here, buddy. Just chill here for 2 seconds. Well, that took longer than optimally, huh?
Colonel Maggots!
Love Oberon.
Try to protect
Just love him.
rats! You fail!
How much easier that was. Needed a better secondary. I like keeping the Arca out because it's just such a room clearing
Reaction.
weapon, you know?
Is smart. Knock it on the head.
Punch through's nice here. I did it a couple times now. Isn't that the same move that the Sentient does?
Magnificence. But just made angry.
We get enough crowd control on that thing. Will you come over here and look at me for just a half a second? Just talk to me here. That's what I want to see your mouth. Big and blue. Oh, I can't even get in there, huh?
Listening. Magnificence. But you just made it angry.
A sniper would even be good here, huh? Yeah. How many times did we see Phoenix Renewal there? There's a bunch, I believe.
Well, you got the reaction. Big as a house and half as smart.
Oh, let me get on this.
The head, eh?
And like something there. I don't know if I even picked it up or what the hell happened there. Boop.
Colonel Maggots, you try to protect these rats. You fail. And fail.
I'm like not taking any health to my or damage to my health. This is not really allowing. Yeah. I just can't get a good view of his mouth hole, you know what I'm saying? Not for too long, at least. Come on, let me see it. Oh. Oh, I was going to come over and res you. All right. There we go. There's one down. Yeah, the Murloc is not like the best thing. I mean, it does a ton of damage, but it's kind of like if you miss, you're screwed, right? I don't think it's actually doing anything. Unfortunately, not on this one here.
That was some emergent reaction you did. What a sight, Dino. Well done.
But you can see, though, like how nice and stress-free that is. Like, I didn't worry about getting killed. Well, not much. There was like one little time. One little instance where I was like, I'm not 100% certain if we're going to survive this. And like, you know, the fact that I went out and said that I was going to... Oh, it's an invalid launch point. Oh, I'm sorry. The fact that I said that like it was so stress-free and that I generally didn't die, I figured, you know, that's almost a guarantee that I would have died. But no, it worked out really well. So infrequently a thing like that happens, and I just have to sit back and admire it for what it is. Console. Wait, where am I? There we go. I know it's close. Woohoo! Successful Hemocide kill. Boop. Coming in hot. They won't let you do the barrel roll. That was fantastic. Oh yeah, you got your Valkyrie on, don't you? It's nice. Are you accepting your viewers to friends? Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody, just send me an invite and I will definitely accept you. Yes, yes. In fact, most of the people that I've... probably my friend list has grown by 50, 60 people over the past couple months. So, yeah. I was literally hitting air. Yeah, I did have my Shattering Impact on. I know, that was the only problem. My Deconstructor Prime does have that Shattering Impact on. Okay, so what did we get? Nothing. Great. Ah, it's just a wonderful. Oh, Cetus. Cetus, I love your RNG. Yeah, let me just go to Nakak real quick and see what we did. How many can I buy off you? Is there any way you can sell them to me a little cheaper? Like, I'd really like more than that. I need like 20. I'll be back to talk to you, little lady, later. Can you show your nickname? You mean as far as what my Xbox name is? It's actually the same name as my channel and everything else. Exactly the same. Shake hands. I do have an account on PC. I do. I just I don't really. I'm not on it very frequently. I'm not on it very frequently, so is that something in the future that I might get into, especially once I feel like I've actually gotten a little bit caught up in Warframe? Yeah, probably. But at the moment, it's not. It's definitely, if you're expecting to play with me on PC, not saying it won't happen. I'm just saying that it's definitely going to be more frequent here, just because I have all the frames here and the weapons and all the mods and everything else. That's one thing with Warframe is that, like, in order to compete in a lot of the game types that people want to watch, you do kind of have to have better mods and be further into the game, especially to be able to kind of talk while you're doing it, you know, while you're in the Plague Star there and be able to speak and stuff. So, like, me coming into that thing with my PC character would have been just an absolute distraction. Can it play Crisis? Like the right? I'll do a defense. Let me leave Cetus here. And as I mentioned, like I said, with the name, there it is right there. But it's the exact same thing, name as the channel. So let's go do this. So what are we going to do? 2-man defense? I do 2-man defense. It's just the two of us today. Just the two of us. You know? Right? Oh, okay. Let's see. So, best defensive character. Well, I mean, you know, we could use Frost here. I really don't use Frost very often. Maybe that's the way to go, huh? Depends. What character? Let's see here. Let's see if we can get Cypherman in. Like, I sent him an invite earlier, but he sent me a message and I wasn't able to actually look at it there. So I figured I'll do this. Anybody else wants to join in? Now's the time. Otherwise, well, I guess we got to make sure we can find a defense 2-burn relics on, huh? Is there one? Yes, you may join. You may join. Just join right in. Please. Oh, nice. There's 7 minutes left. Hurry up. You gotta hurry up. Okay, we're not gonna use the Bay Core for this. We're gonna use those. Yes. I like the armor reduction. I do. We're gonna go with the Amprex, and I guess we'll go with Frost, right? See, now this one here, I actually had like this was for like a defense in the way that, like, if I needed to just defend something very small. I don't know if it's going to work for this, though.
Operator, Order seems to have misplaced those memories.
So here's what we're gonna do. I got a plan. We really don't need Where's my stretch? And there we go. Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I'll get you here in a second. Are you actually on? Oh, I can't use this one. Hold on. I can't do it. Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, nice. Okay, you're playing as Gara. Oh, take off your decaying dragon key, Elite. Or Andre. Yeah. Can I accept an invite? Yeah, actually, I absolutely can. Hawk, if you want to just send an invite to me, I will accept it without question. Yeah, definitely take that key off. As long as we can go. Oh, Andre, you're not joining? What happened there? Oh, can you get some plat? Oh, I don't have anybody. I wish I had some to give out, but I just purchased that, and that's got to last me. I don't, I don't get anything from DE, unfortunately. Wish I did. Wish I did, but I don't. That's okay. No problem. All right, here we go.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the
All right, so we have.
reinforcements
I mean, we got some necessary pieces
Watch
here,
out.
right?
I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
Mm-hmm. Anybody need any more of that goodness right there? Oh, we got a couple Zenith stars. We'll be fine. Actually, this might work out really well because we don't actually have any damage dealers.
Fissure. Look out for
Oh yeah, we're gonna be in good shape.
use that reactant. Open a relic.
Oh, you didn't get to pick a relic? Why not?
Reactant. You need more to open.
Oh, okay. Okay. I see what happened. I see what happened there. I apologize. Someone must have accidentally hit the thing too quick. And we could always start it over, but Mass Effect 3's ending? Yeah, that's a good point. And they all led to something really odd at the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know they came out with like a kind of like an explanation sort of thing, but boy, the ending of Mass Effect 3 was like really strange. Not something I would have ever thought of. mean, like, how good is the Empress right now? Seriously. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, we have a necros, that's why. Huh. Feel bad you didn't get to pick a thing up. We'll just have to go extra long so we make up for it, that's all. That's the only way I can really think to do it.
My Warframe is strong.
It will never really die. There's a middle finger in decision making. Well, yeah. If you loved where the story was headed, like, I don't think the end of Mass Effect was something that you really, Mass Effect 3 was something that you really appreciated, and I still believe in the indoctrination theory. That's my personal take on that. I feel like there's too much evidence against or for it to. Even whenever they tried to come out and say that that wasn't the case, I don't believe it. Like, I just don't. What build you prefer to Ash Prime? What I typically use is much. I try to keep as much duration and as much power strength as I can, so he can stay invisible and for obviously be able to use his form more effectively. 1, 2, because I do believe that actually strips armor a little bit better, a little quicker. Never played the Mass Effect games. I played the original one, and I really didn't like it. The third one was much better. Like, I just didn't care for the gameplay. I liked the story. The story was very cool, but I didn't really care for the gameplay of the first one. Second one was like a hair better, and the third one was actually pretty good. Pretty good. Actually, the third one felt a lot like Mass Effect Andromeda, which I unfortunately played that too. I wish I wouldn't have. But at times, the combat was actually really, really fun. But then at times it sucked. Mm-hmm. You just spray that thing around and get all kinds of good results. Oh, just murderous. The Empress is just so good right now. It's so quality. They just, with that beam update, they just made it like it's so good now. It's a shame that your choices went up. Mrs. Zelda, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Take care and have a good day. Maybe see you tomorrow. Monster Hunter World. Who are we missing?
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
I think I'm... So... Okay. Well, I guess I'll take that. Keep going. I don't necessarily want anything per se here. Oh, it's on prime stock. Yeah.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Hey, Novad. I'll talk to you later. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize you were here. I must have missed you. Apologize. Thank you for being here, though. I appreciate that. About to get Banshee. Nice. Banshee's awesome. Am I in like the... Oh, I thought it was like glitched into like the map there or something. Dude, what the hell? What is going on with the controls here? Stop it.
Is working on your relic. Find more.
Oh yeah, nothing's passing by that thing. I like it. What was that? So far, so good. Do, 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 do. Okay. Huh. There's nothing like having a neck race
For the Tenno.
in a relic mission. There's just absolutely nothing like it. You get your stuff so much faster. And then it's like, you know, like you kind of stress out at the end, right? Like if you're getting close and you still haven't got your thing yet. Necros that never really occurs because you usually get it. Oh, there's the thing. Well, that side should be okay. We should have that locked down pretty good. Hey, come here, man. Let me talk at you for a second. I love how powerful you are in this game.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Hunter's Munitions does destroy everything, especially on this weapon. And I have a really good Riven on it as well. So, like, the Imprex is easily one of my favorite weapons. Like, between this and the Archiplasmor, that's probably my two favorite weapons in the game. Oh yeah, Aximati's a pretty good weapon. I'd love to see what the Aximati Prime would be like if they'd ever make one of those. That would be a weapon I would want to own. Like, big time. You know, like more of like a crit base. stilettos. I kind of like feel like the axe stilettos are more like status, or at least it's easier to get like higher status with the axe stilettos. It's actually pretty fun though. The Reapers. Well, I'm not sure they truly understood what the Reapers were. I'll tell you, like, there's a bunch of good videos out there explaining, like, the story and explaining the different potentialities of what the story could mean. You know, like I said, with the indoctrination theory. There's one in particular. It's one indoctrination theory video. It's actually like 3 parts. I can't remember who did it, but boy, it was like it was so convincing. Oh man, straight death everywhere. See what I'm saying about that though? With like the death animations, they're just like, they're not quite as crisp as like Destiny's. That's like the major difference I'd say between the two. But past that, wow, it's amazing how little difference there is in the quality. You can't do anything against us, you know? Me versus you, baby. Who wins? I win. And I even had to reload, you know, so he got a little bit of a head start there. It wasn't necessarily a fair fight. Okay, this time I don't think I'm gonna have. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Amprex, baby.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now?
Warframe is very buggy. You're definitely right about that. Warframe is exceedingly buggy. It's got a little teabagging action going. Oh, I'll take the Glaive Prime Disc. Okay. Try to spawn the highest level X-Me you can and try to beat it. I'll probably get destroyed. You know how it is. I don't have a bunch of something. You know. At the end of the day, I'm just looking for stuff, you know, like parts. Not necessarily
Keep fighting.
Anything specific.
Will appear soon.
It's funny, like, I feel like I never buy anything from Bro, but yet every single time he shows up, I never have any ducats. That's how you do it. That's how you do it right there. Come here, man. Hey, come here. Before you let all your cats out. Or that's a chick, huh? I forgot about that. That isn't actually a female. I think you would be excused for not knowing that. I feel like I'm going to excuse myself for not knowing it, if nothing else. If we're not saying it. Ooh, oh, looks like a lightning storm up there. Hey, buddy. What are you doing here? Ooh. I mean, the chaining effect is just too good. Oh, and he's dead. And I got poisoned. Just praying for a stalker spawn. Yeah, I'm just trying to build up my horde. That's exactly what it is. Like, because you never know, something could pop up at some point. I did buy the Meridetron this week. I heard that was pretty good. I heard it was good now, at least. But maybe it wasn't always good, but Rio seems to like it. If he likes it, that means that it's end game worthy, and I can keep it. Oh, sit down, Nox. Just sit it down, buddy. Yes, in case anybody's wondering, in case you missed it, I'm using 2 of Frost's augments right now. Because I love that Ice Wave Impotence. I feel like that is easily as good a mod as the Chilling Globe.
That's it. Open the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Yep, I heard it too, Space Mom. I did. Come here, buddy. How many waves can we do? How many? Planet side 2. I'd like to see a stalker spawn. Fortunately, with the onset of the Tennos, the stalkers are nothing now. You know, like the Tenno, if you get out of your Warframe and attack, like they're nothing. He takes like no time to kill, which kind of sucks. Oh, I'm in the cryopod. I didn't mean to be. Look at that. Did you see that damage? Again, you don't even have to aim. You just kind of float it in the general direction of something that looks like it's shooting at you, and it'll be fun. Look at that. Ow. He's dead. They died on cure too. So cold's here. Good to see ya. So cold and steps. That's the Monster Hunter. Well, actually, you know what? Now I think about it here, it's like it's basically Stelios and the 2 of us, and Steps and so called. That's a typical Monster Hunter World group right there. So it's good to see everybody here today. We're all having a good day. Stop it. Stop it. No, pull it out. There you go, buddy. And yep. Anybody else? Anybody else around? Oh, here we go. I don't know if I'll survive that, so... Bye-bye. I think I didn't even protect this one. Zero deaths. Get good, Jim. Is that in there? I need that one. Let's see, had something in my eye multiple times.
Transference still holding.
That's okay, you're getting there. You'll be there 70 login days. You're only 30 away from your first login weapon. You know? And once you get to that point, like, you're in now. Oh my goodness. It's... Wait, hold on. I like this Gara Frost combo. That's damn good for defense here. Then with Necros basically keeping us super healed, there's like red orbs everywhere, and we don't have to worry about the stupid relic juice. You know, pardon me, sir. Oh. Oh, get wrecked, sir. Out of my thing here, man. This is my area. No one else's area.
Extraction
It's
is
mine.
unless you can handle more of the enemy.
You know, So-Called is going over... Oh my god, you're going to get the Sigma and Octanus. So-Called's going over one of the things that, like, I feel like... I just wish Warframe would get going a little bit faster for the newer player. I think that's one of its biggest downfalls. And I say this, like, every stream, I think. But, you know... I just wish it just a little bit quicker to kind of get to some of the good stuff, because I feel like they'd be able to keep more people playing it, or at least would get past that, like, one area, that, like, threshold of basically whatever that is, you know. Let's get them killed up there. Because I do feel like this game is way more fun with some better gear. Like, so if you could get some stuff that is more potent, like even to the like the idea of the arc wings. Like, I will tell you, like, the Odinata is a garbage arc wing. Like, it is the worst. It doesn't feel good at all. You know, I mean, it's hard, it's clunky. Its abilities aren't that great, and it kind of gives like a really sour taste, I think, for a lot of people with Arcwing, because, you know, oh my goodness gracious, sir, I feel bad for everything you stood for. Ow. Stupid cat. What else we got? What else we got over here? That's a lot of corrosive on this Amprex here. Play get up, carry you. Nice, yeah, dude. So called. If you want to play, dude, we can get you. It's one good thing, man. We can get you hooked up like quickly. I mean, is this not what Palpatine was talking about with unlimited power, or what? Oh, sit down. Yeah. Every weapon, or every game, every shooting game in the world needs an Amprex. Like, and that's all I'll say. Every shooting game needs an Amprex. And you know what's funny is I'm gonna tell you guys something. Destiny 1 has an Amprex. It was called the Zalo Supercell. Not as good as the Amprex. But they had one. They understood. You need to have an Amprex in your game. So they did that. They were like, you know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna get that gun in this game right here. So they did that. I'm agreeing to so-called's comment. It's and I don't even know what it is in reference to, but it seems funny. So it's in there. Uh-oh. Put that away. Put that up. Get some of this. How many prime? The only 2 prime Warframes I do not have are Nyx and Nova. I have every other prime frame in the game.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
And I'm 1 piece away from, I think, Nova. Oh, look at that. Oh, your armor, though. It's gone. Well, I thought for a second there that the lights got weird. I thought you were getting your wish for a stalker encounter. Oh, God. Maybe that's not the best idea. Mm-hmm. Hey, buddy. Nope. Because of a tournament in Fortnite. How'd you do in the tournament? If I wasn't getting the range there, or to get through the shield, or what to do. Oh my God, that's so tasty. Everybody up? We good? Who we missing over here? Sir? You're getting in the way of the next wave here. Thank you. You saw a video, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm glad that you enjoyed it, and like I said, Warframe is, you know, for the videos themselves, like Warframe is going to be the way to go. Just well, for a ton of ways. Right now, we're playing a little bit of Destiny 2 for a stream on Thursdays, but as I mentioned this Thursday, like I don't really anticipate that being like a thing for a very long stretch of time, only because it's okay. Only because there's just they've done good things. Don't get me wrong; they've done some good things, but I still feel like there's some of the same issues that were apparent before are going to continue to you know, rear their head and have already. Oh, hey, it's like 3D right there. Bye-bye, Bombard. Wow, they're just screaming. When you don't have to do parkour all over the map, that's when you know you're in good shape. Dum 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 dum. We got double defense. We got all the health. We got everything we need.
Choose to leave now or continue fighting?
2 coins and a blue. Where was it? Yeah, 2 tokens and a blue thing. Yeah, that was. I remember that. Okay. I guess I'm gonna take the Forma blueprint on this one just because of the fact that I already have Ember Prime and I could actually use the Forma. Let's do Fortnite on Thursday. Guys, you don't want to see me play Fortnite. You really don't. Are you getting out? Yeah, we're gonna have to get out then. Not bad though. Not bad. You gotta go. Okay, well, I would have liked to have gone further, but I feel like with 2 people into that next thing, I probably wouldn't have been able to. I mean, we still had both Gara and Frost, so we wouldn't have been too bad off. We wouldn't have been too bad off, right? But, well, we're just about hitting the 3-hour mark today, and probably going to cut the stream today right about here because of the fact that, as I mentioned earlier on, I'm not really feeling so hot. So like 4-hour stream, 4.5-hour stream, I'd rather not get into. That being said, fun day. It was nice to just chill with you guys, just to talk a little bit. Like I definitely couldn't have got into something super ridiculously difficult because, to be honest, like my head's all congested. My brain is, you know how when you get sick, like you just kind of don't feel right, if you will. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Excuse me. So, tomorrow we will hit up Monster Hunter World like usual, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, same time as today, just on Sundays like normal. I did see that it looks like Call of Taroth is coming back in a couple weeks, or a week or so, or something like that. So that'll probably be something we get into again. But still a lot of stuff to do in Monster Hunter. We kind of found that. I found that out at least last weekend. So what will we do tomorrow? Well, I'd like to go gem hunting, to be quite honest with you. Like, I need some, to be quite honest with you. I need some good gems. So it is what it is. So that's probably what we'll get into, maybe some tempered stuff, you know. But who knows? Maybe even getting a couple of the challenge quests. That'd be fun as well. Sean, I promise next week's Warframe stream we will get into Conclave a little bit. Like, we would even done it today, but again, I'm kind of not feeling not feeling the best. Update the morning. Okay. Sounds good, so-called. So, anyway, everybody, thank you very much for joining me today. I appreciate it, as always. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend if I don't speak to you beforehand. And I'll talk at you in the next stream. Take care, everybody. Bye.